How do you get work done while doing work?
I'm gonna vlog it.
You do shitty vlogs no one wants to watch. What's up, guys? JayzTwoCents here. We're working in the studio. This place is a disaster. Look, actually, it's not that bad. We have been, since yesterday, working on a new set. You can kind of see it getting worked on over here. Yeah. So we spent yesterday, like I masked off. Sorry I'm turning so much. I'm sure I'm making you guys all super dizzy. So I masked off this nice big square to make a nice gray wall. Black desk. We're gonna have it all nice and neat. You guys might have saw a picture on Twitter. But I walked in this morning and I went, what did I do, Nick? I went, I don't like that color.
I'm gonna change it.
I'm gonna make it darker.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem is it's satin. And as you can see, like from an angle here, there's some shimmer to it. But the problem is, like, even though I have multiple coats on there, you can see it right here. Like, it's blotchy. That's because it's satin. So we're gonna redo it a little bit darker even, because I've got these big ass skylights up here, which are making this look lighter than I want it to be. So we're gonna go dark. We're going like really dark. Not black, but close to black. Like probably more like the color of the curtains here. As you can see, it's a little bit darker, right? You can see it's a little bit darker than the actual gray that's on there. But the other idea too, though, is I need to buy woodworking tools for this. So I need to buy at least a miter saw because I don't have one. Is we're gonna then take like chair rail and molding, and we're gonna mold out this square so it looks like a partitioned space. This is something I would have done if like this was like my home.
That floor idea where we make like an actual like wood floor, like just layer on top in this area.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing that too. We're thinking about, because you can see we got this kind of an ugly green concrete floor. We're thinking about doing like just a hardwood floor right here where this is.
In this general area.
Right. Yeah, just to kind of make this an official set area. The only problem is, like, I kind of like the idea of carpet though. The more carpet we have in here, the less echo we'll have. The echo's getting better though. I'm sure you guys can tell. Like, it's getting a heck of a lot better. We also have these rugs right here that we bought. They're gonna be replacing the curtains. The curtains worked well. The curtains, to me, were kind of like a proof of concept. Like, how's it gonna work? But it's working. But I just want something that looks a little bit cleaner. And I think that the rugs on the wall are gonna do that. Plus the rugs have more dampening, vibration or reverb damping. Huh?
We tried it in IKEA, their faces in the carpet.
Yeah, we looked like idiots. We would go into IKEA and we would go, I wonder if this will work. Hey Nick, can you hear me now? And it's like, whoa, that sounds so much better. So we looked really ridiculous because we were testing out all the different curtains in IKEA doing that. We kept putting our face, like in the rugs too. We took the rugs and we like put them over our heads and we were like, how does it sound?
So crisp.
And people were walking by like. We've also got this guy right here. It's our AV shelf. Where are the cameras?
There's one table and one on the tripod.
Oh, one's on the tripod. So we got our little AV shelf here we've been doing, got our lenses and all our little knickknackies and doodads and things that we use to bring in these crappy videos.
Here, you can show this off too.
So this is our new run and gun rig. We already had the A7, but this is it here with the ICANN Tilta on there. Linus recommended it, he uses it, so of course I went and got it. Had to be a copycat. But check this out, we also got this battery I got off Amazon that, and I need to unplug it because if we leave it plugged in, it'll drain the battery. So it will power the USB on this camera, and as long as there's a battery in it, it will run off this battery, which is 5,000 milliamps, which is worth about 5 of the batteries in here. So we could go like literally all day on this setup.
We did.
We did, and then we have a second battery too, so we can hot swap these and keep going.
It's amazing.
Okay, enough chatting though. We gotta go to Lowe's and get more paint. Whoa. Your car is screaming in agony, like, ah. If you guys haven't noticed, we're not in Nick's normal, oh, I forgot my sunglasses, this is gonna suck. Okay, we're not in Nick's normal GTI. We're in what we call the G-Whip.
Grandma's whip.
Grandma's whip. This is, what year is this, like a 94?
94.
Oh my God, I
Prism.
nailed it. The 94 Geo Prism. So I'm kind of thinking this top one right here, which is called No Limits. We currently have Web Gray, which is this one right here. So I'm thinking that's gonna be just dark enough, I hope. Well, another $126 into this set. We're not done, we haven't even started decorating it yet. Oh boy, this is like, we're close to $1,000 into putting together this. I hope you guys understand, we do this because we want to up the quality for you. Like, we genuinely care about the viewer experience. Because, you know, I could have just stayed in my bedroom, like in the upstairs bedroom. But I think it's important though for people to realize too that it's the same reason why we buy cameras that are overkill for YouTube. It's the same reason why we buy audio equipment that's over the top, and why we spend thousands and thousands of dollars a month for a studio and all of that. It's because we like what we do. We enjoy this. We get we get something out of having the nice equipment and taking this to the next level, because it's more to us than just going, I'm gonna put up a piece of content and count the money as it comes in. It's about reinvesting into the viewer experience, and that means as much to like me. I don't know about this guy.
It's kind of masochistic.
He's kind of new.
Because you're like...
Yeah, it's like, I get pleasure out of your pleasure. This is a BDSM viewer experience probably at best, but no, I'm serious. I get something out of, you know, playing around with the sets. I've always wanted a studio, and now here I got one. I'd like a bigger one already, but
oh dear.
I'd like a bigger one in many ways, if you know what I'm saying.
We're gone through 2 shades of gray on that wall already.
We gotta go through all 50. We should just make it look like a test pattern.
You done yet? Oh, where did he go? Can you guys see Jay? I don't see Jay. Where is he? Behind me. This is too stupid. I can't do it.
It's turned into a tech kid show.
Yeah. I like your technique here.
Well, I have to go above the paint line, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he also bought black covers.
Well, black and like stainless steel, because I'm not sure which one I'm gonna like more.
You can always change it every other set. Almost ready to start painting.
Almost. Someone still has to do the baseboards.
Well, you gotta hurry up and use the tape. Wait, there's another
We have
roll.
a second roll.
Yeah. I knew that. Might be.
Okay, we got some fans blowing on the wall. The first coat is up, and you can see it's much closer matched to those curtains. Actually, wow. That's like almost an exact match to the curtains.
Yeah. Wow.
We should get one of those curtain rods that have like a bend in it, like it's meant to go in the corners. So that way the curtain can come all the way over here. We didn't bring it into the kitchen right here because that would have been a really weird partition. But I think if we did that, then we'd get a good separation there.
They make curved curtain rods?
What happens is like it comes and then it makes like another 8 inches as a curve. Okay. So it's meant to be like a corner curtain rod. So we can get one for that side, then we can pull the curtains around the corner right there and have the kitchen completely blocked off. Yeah, it's coming together. Another little sneak peek for you guys here. Was actually gonna shoot this video today, but I decided to redo that wall. I came in this morning and I was like, nope, we're redoing that wall because Nick got to the studio before me. Anyway, you guys have been asking me about this, the new Fluid Gaming EK water kits. I've got both of them here, well, 2 of them. There's a 120, a 240, and a 240G. And I'll be taking a look at 2 of them, but I think I'm just gonna do the 240G with the GPU in the loop. But there's been a lot of discussion about this kit and people freaking out about it because it's, well, it's made out of aluminum. But it's not a bad thing if done right, and that's what we're gonna talk about in that video. So you guys can look for that early next week. I guess something else I just kind of wanted to say to you guys too is, I started to talk about it a little bit earlier. The reason why we buy the nice equipment, and it's because when it comes, our job is making videos. If we can make our life a little bit easier, but also up the quality, the content quality, then that's important to me because you guys may label me as a jerk or Jay's a dickhole or whatever, but I care genuinely about like the viewer experience here. I care about what people feel when they come to this channel. I care about how it looks. This is my career now. This is everything you guys see is just like thoughts put into video, and I care about the way it looks. Every little thing that's wrong bugs the hell out of me too. So it's just important that you guys realize, and I know every content creator that I'm friends with feels exactly the same way. That they care. It's our job, right? We have to care. But if we didn't truly have a passion for this, why would we do it? I'm telling you right now, I left a very stable and comfortable career in IT to do this. And you know, it's almost like subjecting yourself to a lot of abuse and hate, because building your life online is a terrible model. And I can tell you this right now, though, the support that we get definitely outweighs the level of hate. That's why we keep doing it. And that's not gonna change. And so when I see people make comments of like, why do you need that camera? Or why do you need that tripod? Or why do you need that slider? That's just a waste of money. It's not a waste of money to us. And so I think perspective is everything. I don't know, try and think about it from our perspective for once. Like the FS5 right there, right? No one needs an FS5 to make YouTube videos. Nobody needs it. But you guys definitely noticed an increase in quality the moment I bought that camera. A lot of you guys were like, holy crap. And here's, you gotta understand, compared to guys like Austin Evans and Linus Tech Tips and Jonathan Morrison and Marquez, you know, MKBHD. This is chump change studio compared to like what those guys are putting into their videos. I mean, there's always pros and cons to that. I mean, at the end of the day, I could have way more money in the bank account if I didn't buy this stuff. Because trust me, I know I don't need this, but I feel better doing it. What about you?
It's a lot of stuff to learn, but I like using it.
Yeah, I think you're starting to feel comfortable with the FS5.
Yeah.
When I first bought that, you were like, oh my God, there's so many buttons and things.
If I break it, I need to get 2 of my cars to replace it.
If you break it. Well, it's a risk anyone takes when you start handling this stuff every day.
Yeah.
You know, here's a newsflash. There is going to be a day that camera is going to break. There's a difference between it breaking due to wear and tear and it breaking due to negligence. Let's just hope negligence is involved when something here breaks. I mean, I did drill through a motherboard after all, you know.
Yeah.
There's that. I legitimately thought I was doing a cool mod. But seriously, why are you on the ladder?
Somewhere different to be for a little bit.
Somewhere different to be? This place is kind of a mess, huh?
Yeah.
It's drying now. It's so much darker. It looks so much better. The camera can't even focus on it because it can't tell where anything is. But yeah, this is coming together nicely. We put 2 coats on it, and yeah, we're extremely happy with the way that turned out. Something else too, I need your guys' help with something, especially if you're in the Southern California area. Here's the biggest problem with my studio. These bright ass skylights. Why are you mocking me? When you're creating video, and do you see how cool and blue this shot looks? That's because of those lights up there. And when you're trying to shoot video, you want to control the light, especially as we're trying to create better B-roll. Like this is gonna be mostly a B-roll set over here. I need to block those windows out. Now, yes, we can do window film or something, vinyl tint or wrap to try and block out the light. I wanna block out 100% of the light. I got approval from the property management that I can block out the windows. Yes, that's awesome. But that's like 22 feet up. And it's not exactly like very easy to get a ladder up there. And an extension ladder doesn't even really have anything to lean against. And then it's at like an angle like that. So as you can see, it's not flat up and down. Let me show you. If we look straight up, you can see they're at an angle, right? So yeah, I need help. I need someone to either, if you're a contractor or something and you can do this, hit me up because I need these windows blocked out. I don't know how to do it. It needs to be done from the inside, not the outside. They won't let me do anything to the outside of the windows. And I don't even know how well you could get a scissor lift up here because I don't even know if I'd trust the elevator to try and get like a mini scissor lift in here. But that's like 25 feet. The top of the windows is probably closer to 25, almost 30 feet high. It's really, really tall. I mean, look at the height of the ceiling in here.
It's pretty high.
It's really high. You'd be my best friend forever if somebody can help me figure out how to block out those windows up there. And I also have it up there, but that's less important than up here.
That means I'd be getting replaced, but it's okay.
Who said you were ever best friend?
Ouch. Okay. Yeah.
Well, this is drying right now. We're gonna go to Hobby Lobby and look for some decorative thingies. I'm not good at the decorative stuff.
Shaking the paint.
3rd coat, just for good measure. Still a little bit of blotchy in there. That's because part of it's still wet. But I think it turned out good. Here's a good example of why we did the dark gray, because white walls, they just bounce the light and it don't soak up any of the color. But as you can see with this, right? The gray, look at that. The gray just eats up the color. So we have a lot of control over it, which is nice. So anyway, we'll put the set together. We'll let that dry. We'll put the set together and then we'll show you what it looks like and we'll end the vlog. I gotta get ready for podcast tonight. I'm showing up on someone's podcast. By the time this goes live, it will have already happened. Yeah, I make an appearance in a very popular series on someone else's channel.
You might know him very well.
You might know him very well. Maybe. He's not that big of a channel, little channel. All right, so Nick has gone home and we are pretty much done for the day. So here's the set right here. You can see we got our bounce board. I'm setting up a system right here because actually I'm doing a live stream right here. By the time you see this, you probably will have figured it out already. I'm WAN show with Linus, so I was doing WAN show. But there's our living room set you guys are used to. And now you can see we have this new set over there. And of course, RGB lighting, and we can change it all up. Really cool stuff, just trying to bring you guys better videos, like I said. So that's it, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for all of your continued support, and I'm gonna do the best I can to bring you the best content that my little mind possibly can. Thanks for watching.